Hello everyone! I will show you how to play the music composition Let It Go from the movie Frozen. So let me first show you the part that I will teach you today. First I will show you with both hands and later on the right hand and the left hand separately. Here is the moment we will finish the first part for today. Now I will show you very slowly the right hand. It starts on F sharp with the fourth finger. So F sharp, then G, the first on B, and again the fourth on F sharp, and again the fifth on G. So the first figure looks like that. Next we have again the fourth on F sharp, the fifth on G, the first on B, and the fifth on G, the fourth on F sharp, the first on A, the fourth on E, fifth on F sharp, the first on A, the fourth on E, the fifth on F sharp, the first on A, and the third on D, the second on C. So here is the first line. I will repeat the right hand very slowly. F sharp, G, B, F sharp, and G, F sharp, G, B, G, F sharp, A, E, F sharp, A, E, F sharp, A, B, which is kept longer, and C, also kept half a measure. The next line is quite similar, so the first measures are exactly the same. So we play again, like that, just as at the beginning. Only here on this, in the second measure, we have a small change. First we were playing like that, F sharp and the G, and now we start, first we play G with the fifth, and next F sharp with the fourth, but the rest is the same. So this last measure looks like that. The fifth on G, the fourth on F sharp, the first on B, the fifth on G, and the fourth on F sharp, the first on A, and the third measure as at the beginning. The fourth on E, the fifth on F sharp, the first on A, the fourth on E, the fifth on F sharp, the first on A, and this note A is kept longer. Even now, when we play the next note with the fourth finger, we play D, but the first finger is still kept on the note A. Then we play C sharp with the third. Alright, so let me start from the beginning very slowly. The second line, very similar to the first one. Okay, and this is the moment where the melody starts. So the first finger on E, the fourth on B, and the note B is repeated 6 times. The fifth times with the fourth finger, and then we change for the fifth finger. So we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we change for the fifth. Then A with the fourth finger, G with the third, G is repeated, and G is repeated at the beginning 2 times, and then again 2 times. Next, the fourth on A, two times, and again the first time. Then the third finger on G, the second on E, and the note E is kept longer, also during the time when we play the next note, which is D with the first. So let me play the last 3 measures very slowly. The hand because we need to play the note C with the first finger. So it was like that. These 2 notes were played, and then the note C with the first. Then the second on E, the fourth on B, repeated 5 times. In fact 4 times. Then we have D with the fifth finger twice. Again the fourth on B, then note G with the second finger twice, A with the third, B with the fourth, and A with the third, G with the second, A again with the third, and this note A is kept longer, which means also now when we play the note D with the first finger. And it is still kept, we play D with the first finger, and then we play C sharp with the first finger, and the note A is still played with the third finger. So the last 3 measures were like that. the next measure is here. We start the second finger on B, the fourth on D, the fifth on E, again the fourth on D, the second on B, the fourth on D, repeated 3 times, then the third on C, second on B, and then the fourth on C. Yeah, we play the note B with the second and the C with the fourth, because we will need the next the following fingers later on, which means the third on B, the first on D, the second on E, the third on F sharp, the first on G, the second on A, the third on B, and the fourth on C. In fact, these notes are consecutive notes, so it's quite easy to play. We play like that. And then we play the chord with the first and the third finger. We play G and B. Next we play A with the third finger, B with the fourth, A with the third, and G with the first finger. Yeah, so maybe I will repeat the next, the last 2 measures. It was like that. And now the chord. Again, we will have the chord F sharp and A, played with the second and the third finger. Next we have A with the third, B with the fourth, A with the third, and G with the first finger. And again we have the chord, which is here, C sharp and E. So we play C sharp with the second finger and E with the third. Okay, I guess it was the most difficult part. Now it will be easier. So we'll have E with the second, A with the fifth, and the chord E and F sharp played like that. So the second on E and the third on F sharp. Then we have A played with the first finger twice, D with the third twice also, A with the first twice, and E with the fourth twice. So the melody goes like that. Then we have E with the third, D with the second, and E repeated twice with the third, then D with the second, the chord C and E, F sharp with the fourth, G with the fifth, and F sharp with the fourth, and again the chord, which is D and F sharp. Then the note D is played with the second finger and F sharp with the fourth. I will repeat the last 3 measures. And then we continue. So the first on A repeated twice, then the third on a D, and the chord A and D, played like that. Again A repeated twice with the first finger, E with the fourth, and the chord C and E, played like that. And this chord is kept for 2 measures. And it's almost the end of the part for today. Just the last 2 measures we will have like that. The second on D, the chord C and E, the chord D and F sharp, and the chord E and the G. So it was like that. And in fact that's the end for today of the right hand. I will play the right hand very, very slowly from the beginning. The melody starts, like let it go, but this I will show you in the next video. Now I will show you the left hand, which is much easier than the right hand, so don't worry. First we start here with the chord E and B, the fifth and the first finger, and this is kept the whole measure. Next we have the chord here, C and the G, also the same fingers, the fifth and the first. Then we move one note up, which is D and A, and then we move here the chord A and E. So we have just 4 chords, like that, E and B, C and G, these 4 chords are repeated once more in the second line. So we play this for the second time. Okay, and now we play like that. E with the fifth, B with the second, and E with the first finger. Next, C with the fifth, G with the second, C with the first, and G with the second, D with the fifth, A with the second, and D with the first. And then we have the chord, 3 notes like that. A with the fifth, E with the second, and A with the first finger. And this chord is kept for the whole measure. Okay, then we have 3 notes. E with the fifth finger, B with the second, and E with the first. Then C with the fifth, G with the third. Then we have note D with the second, which can be a bit difficult, but just have some time to practice that and you will play it well. So we had G with the third, and D with the second, and E with the first finger. So the last measure was like that. C, G, D, and E. Then we have D with the fifth finger, A Next we have A with the fifth, E with the second, and A with the first. Then E with the fifth, B with the second, and E with the first, and again B with the second. Then we have C with the fifth, G with the second, C with the first finger, and G again with the second. Then the fifth on D, the second on A, the first on D, the second on A. And we are almost done, but there are still 3 lines to finish. We have the fifth on A, the third on E, and the chord A and C with the second and the first finger. Let me continue. I will repeat the left hand later on. We have now the chord like that. We play E with the fifth and the first finger. Next we move down on D, also the fifth and the first finger, and we play A with the fifth, E with the second, A with the first, B with the third, and then we have the chord A and C sharp like that, A with the fourth and C sharp with the second finger. Alright, then we have just a few more chords to go. The first chord is like that, D with the fifth, A with the second, and D with the first finger. This is played and kept for the whole measure, and then we play it again. So we play it twice. Next we move to the chord just 1 note down. So we play C with the fifth finger, G with the second, and C with the first finger. And this is also repeated twice. And then we go back to the previous chord. So D, A and D, also repeated twice. And then we have again this chord, which is repeated as many as 7 times. 5, 6, 7. Then we have quite a short pause, and again 7 times. Okay, so that's our left hand. I will play that very slowly once again, okay, from the beginning. So let's start. We have the chord, and I will play it in the right tempo, okay? Yeah, it was the first line which is repeated. So we repeat it. And let's continue. The chord kept for the whole measure. Also repeated twice. chord repeated 7 times. The pause, and again 7 times. Yeah, and here the melody starts with the right hand. So that's all that you need to know. And now let me show you how to play it with both hands, how to put it together, synchronize both hands. Okay? I know this is the most difficult part. I will show you these 2 pages with both hands very slowly. Here we start with Let It Go, that you surely will learn later on. So it was just the first part of this composition. The second part will be soon on my channel, so I invite you to watch it. Thank you.